Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of
Challenge Accepted.
For the second episode of Challenge Accepted, viewers submitted replays of ladder games played under the following constraint. Whenever you attack, your attacking force must contain at least one of each unit your race can build. The only exception is the mothership and mothership core, which cannot exist on the field at the same time, so you'll have to pick one. Before we begin, I would like to publicly shame all the Terrans who submitted replays but did not include SCVs in their army. Seriously, get your shit together. Okay, shaming complete. On to the first game. Our first game comes from Zatal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jack, you forgot to put up the nameplate. Normally, you would be right, but today is a special day. Today, the units tab is about to get huge. We start things off with the miserably failed cannon rush. Patelum is nothing if not persistent, but that is not enough this time around. Or the next time around. Or, yeah, you get the idea. Reapers begin to assault our hero, but an impressive surround stops them in their tracks. Seriously, that was awesome. Building as few unit types as possible, the enemy makes another attack, but they quickly learn that you can't counter one of everything. Zatal checks with the judges to be sure he's in compliance with the challenge. He's just missing a probe now. Will he remember that probes are indeed units? Yes, he does! The uncounterable army marches forward toward inevitable victory, smashing a planetary fortress, breaking the wall, and delivering some words of wisdom to their fallen foes. Variety is the spice of life. Our next game is from Capt Raynor, who has decided to accept the challenge in Legacy of the Void. This will be 2 unit sizes harder than everyone else. Good for you. Capt Raynor builds a proxy hatchery. What crazy strategy does he have up his sleeve? Nothing. He cancels it. Well, okay. The evil Terran launches a brutal 2 marine rush. Will Capt Raynor be able to survive? Defense successful. Well, hello. What do we have here? Just make sure you defend that base, Mr. Liberator. Pay no mind to the Overlord in the fog of war. How many shots does it take for a Liberator to kill an Overlord? I'm looking at you, Fear Dragon. The opponent launches a Widow Mine attack. He's got all of every different kind of unit, but not a single Overseer. Crap. Oh god, not a Mutalisk and an Overseer. Better get that Liberator out of there and make room for the Nidus. The units erupt out of the Nidus and the battle begins. Unfortunately, a lot of units are having a hard time getting out, so the battle is separated into 2 waves, but it is not enough, and our Zerg hero is become into dead. Valiant effort, A for effort, and other various participation trophy compliments. Our next replay comes from a longtime viewer, supporter, and replay submitter, Ektar. We start things off with some Zergling aggression from Hasty Ent. You get it? Hasty Ent, because Ents are, never mind. But in the end, his Stegosaurus-lings are not enough to defeat the mighty Ektar. Next, Hasty tries to add in some banelings to the attack, but Ektar's roaches speed them on to their path to an acidy death. Again, we are reminded that having more stuff than your opponent is pretty good. And again. And again. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ektar didn't build one of each unit. That is correct, but remember, the challenge was whenever you attack, your attacking force must contain at least one of each unit your race can build. He never had an attacking force, and he never attacked. So, the award for second most creative interpretation of the challenge goes to Ektar. Now for Brojack and the most bronze game of the challenge. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the most bronze game of the challenge with your favorite Brojack, me. Loopy Loo starts off trying to be wicked smart and saying he's gonna make Metalstorm's favorite Zerg unit. Nice one, dude. We're all very impressed. But he might not even get a chance on account of the static D incoming. Lucky for him, Metalstorm's a scrub and doesn't even know how to cannon rush. Otherwise, he'd be totally dead. Then, it's time for the most easy mode unit in the game, the Phoenix. You think A-moving units are easy? Get this, the Phoenix is a move unit. You don't even need to press A, just right-click and you're good to go. Thank God they gave it Graviton Beam, aka Do You Even Lift Bro, so Phoenix players don't get bored out of their minds. Metal Storm tries to stop the expansion, but they can't even do that right. Nice lasers, bro. And that's what happens when you try to counter one of everything. You can't. Except Loopy-Loo forgot something that's actually very important. The Protoss Death Ball technically isn't a unit, and therefore can't be stopped. So what we got here is a case of an uncountable army versus an unstoppable Death Ball. You might think, this is quite the conundrum, but you're forgetting one thing. Protoss OP. Thank you, Brojack. Our final game comes from a player named Aardvark, and he's going to be doing something very special. But first, they'll have to defend this marine attack. Aardvark expertly clicks on the Nexus with the Photon Overcharge, and the attack is defended. The next marine attack is not so easily defended. Aardvark loses all their sentries, a morphing mothership, not mothership core, mothership, and the absolutely standard triple forge in the front of your natural. Luckily for Aardvark, their opponent doesn't know how to make more than 14 SCVs, and all is well. Another attack, another dead mothership core. What a strange unit composition we have here. Aardvark is still missing many of the necessary units to fulfill the requirements of the challenge. I sense a foul plot afoot. Hallucinations count, says Aardvark as he launches his assault, securing himself the victory and the award for most creative interpretation of the challenge. If you want to be in the next episode of Challenge Accepted, send a replay to JaKaTaKtv@gmail.com of you playing a 2 vs 2, 3 vs 3, or 4 vs 4 ladder game with the following goal. Make the most awesome, creative, and effective multi-race unit ability and building combinations you can possibly think of. If you need a jumpstart on ideas, check out the video by Carbot Animations that inspired this challenge. Finally, it's time to give homage to the inspiration for this episode's challenge, Artosis.
This guy has every unit. How do you counter every unit with Artosis? This is my fucking day. I'm so sad.
He has every unit.
He has every unit. There's no counter for every unit when I make an expansion.
You can't counter everything.
I feel an imbalanced episode 4 coming up.
Yeah.
Everything.
Terran gets everything.
Terran composition, everything.
Dude, he has 3 Vikings, a Raven, Medevac, 4 Blue Flame Hellions, 1 tank with siege mode, a bunch of Marines and Marauders. I don't know what's going on, man.
Get one of everything. Get the upgrade for everything.
God. Kill me. The one upgrade he didn't get was concussion shells.
you gotta save that money, man. You gotta economy manage.
Oh, he had a ghost with EMP too. What the fuck? I think I'm gonna win. I killed every unit.
Here we go.
Every single unit.
This is the roller coaster. Dan thinks he's gonna win, but now.
Dude, all his SCVs were over here too. If I lose, it's bad.
Those were just the SCVs so they can make more supply. He's actually already maxed his whole bases. He can free up a little extra.
This guy just typed state of the game. What the fuck is that? Someone messaged him? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
How do people know who you're playing?
I have no idea, man. I don't know what's going on.
The magic of the internet.
Congrats on surviving the Buki build. For now.
Is that what he said?
What?
Yeah.
You survived stage 1.
You just beat a 13-year-old.